Hello, good afternoon to you all, guys. It's your boy Faithful bringing to you. Yeah, some of you just send me message on WhatsApp. I don't know why you guys are not sharing your comments through YouTube, and you always just send me message on WhatsApp that Abraham or your guy Faithful just give us the eyewitness of what you saw during when the Ebola was in Liberia. Guys, the difference between Ebola and coronavirus is almost the same because Ebola virus was also one of the deadly diseases that happened in Africa, country called Liberia. The Ebola originated from Liberia, one of the city in Liberia, the capital city called Monrovia. This is where Ebola was originated. During when guys the Ebola was in Liberia, I was there with UNICEF company. I was there with UNICEF. UNICEF and UNHRS, they work as governmental organization. They was working like that in Liberia. They was helping Liberia, the refugees that migrated from Ivory Coast to Liberia. They were building temporary accommodations, providing food and clothing for the refugees that migrated from Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire to Liberia. So I was with UNICEF that time. I was there in Liberia. Don't forget, I'm also from West Africa. If you are from like Ghana here, you just have to head up to Ivory Coast. From Ivory Coast, then you go to Liberia. Guys, this is the visa. My, as you can see on the screen, so it's my Liberia visa. Can you see it clear? Liberia. This was my Liberia visa. This was the Liberia visa that was yani issued to me. I don't know if you can see it clear from here. It was Liberia visa that was issued to me. The year 2012. 2012. The coronavirus and the Ebola is something similar because all these diseases are deadly diseases, according to what I saw in Liberia. If you compare the coronavirus to the Ebola, all the virus work at the same time, the same function, the same reason, the same motive. So the two viruses, Ebola and coronavirus, if they are brothers, I can say they are identical twins from the same parenthood or biological parenthood. Guys, during when I was in Liberia 2012 with UNICEF, when the Ebola, we were fighting against the Ebola by that time. It wasn't easy, guys. You know, to fight against such a virus, you know how it is. But indeed, since everyone is experienced coronavirus, I will not talk or give much discussion of how Ebola looks like. Because if you don't know Ebola, then you have to confirm from what is happening now as a result of the coronavirus we are facing now in our country, various cities, homes, in economy, or affecting the economy, affecting each and every country, putting us to stress of us not to travel. We are just in a house, stagnant. We have been locked down everywhere. Every country is locking its people down. It's just similar thing that happened during 2012 when Ebola was in Liberia. But guys, the reason why Ebola was not able to spread too much around the world and also to all nations was after the Ebola, I myself, I traveled from Ebola Liberia by that time after the Ebola 2013, as you can see on the visa 2013. Check it out right from here. I think if you can see 2013, 2013, as you can see from the visa. That 2013, guys, I decided to fly from Liberia directly to Singapore after the Ebola on 2013. Yeah, 2013, I decided to fly from there to Singapore. You know what happened? When I got to Singapore, they tested me. They got to know that I don't have any Ebola in my system. Yes, so they keep me in a certain. I was at Singapore Terminal A1. Yes, this is where I arrived. Terminal 3 or A1. I will find it out. When I arrived, they checked me out. Where are you coming from? I'm coming from Liberia, but I'm Ghanaian. Okay, they told me join this team. Later, they called me. Okay, come and sit down here. They separate me from the people. They came and retest me with their tools, with their thermostats, whatever the thermometer, shooting thermometer that you are using, and all the necessary tests that they were trying to find out if I am Ebola positive. After, you know what? They keeping me in a sitting room in Singapore. I'm telling you a fact. Guys, today I'm telling you a fact, the reality of what happened. They keep me in a certain room. I'm not Ebola positive. Ebola is finished and gone. Yes, so you know what they do to me? In Singapore, they deported me back to Liberia. They deported me back to Liberia. It was wow. I had a transit from Liberia to Accra, from Accra to Singapore. Now they deported me to Singapore. I told them, okay, deport me to my country. They said, no, where you are coming from is the same place that we have to deport you to. So we will deport you to Liberia. That was my first experience I encountered by immigration officers deporting someone from one country back to your previous departure. And it was wow. I asked them why. They said this is virus. So even if our machines is not able to detect either you have the virus or not, we cannot tell. So the best thing we can do is we are sorry for what is happening. We have to deport you back to Liberia so you can go to Liberia. Because although there is no Ebola, but Liberia was affected with the Ebola. For that reason, you have to be deported back. Guys, check the stamp, the visa that I showed to you. 2013. This thing happened to me in Singapore. So, guys, I wonder why coronavirus just came boom to our country, Africa. And our leaders was receiving the whites, they were receiving the foreigners, they were receiving them over and over and over and over and over till we imported the diseases to our country. E. So, Charlie, I just sat down and began to think about it. I think James and other guys who sent me a message, how was the coronavirus as compared to Ebola? Abraham, can you just tell us something? This message I'm giving today is for the future of someone else who review videos from YouTube, because YouTube keep our videos. That's why I like uploading each and every single videos to YouTube. I upload the videos to YouTube not for any reason, but to keep my records. I want YouTube to keep my records. Keep whatever I'm saying, whatever advice I'm giving, whatever that I'm saying today, so I can refer to myself tomorrow. So tomorrow or years ahead, maybe after the younger generation growing up, they can just listen to it and know what happened 2012, Ebola was attacked. The Africans, Liberia was affected. Some Africans, few African countries was affected. And how they treated us. In fact, these people treated badly. I felt sad that time. I felt very, very sad. Because just imagine the cost of air ticket from Liberia to Singapore. It was not easy. They deported me back. They deported me back from Singapore to Liberia. Why? Because we fought against the Ebola, for the Ebola not to overcome Liberia and also to affect other nearby countries. For that reason, the Singapore immigration was suspecting me that maybe after a week, if I'm staying in Singapore, after a week, if I have the virus in my blood or in my system, it's going to affect some people. That is why they deported me. They did not deport me with any reason. They deport me purposely. I'm coming from Liberia and Ebola just finished, or Ebola just came to an end from Liberia. So guys, my dear fellow brothers in Africa, our leaders is the cause of our problem, what we are facing now. According to my experience, what I experienced when I was in Singapore, our leaders is the cause of what we are passing through now, today. And now they are giving us lockdown. What do we do? You are not immigration officer. If I'm talking about immigration, Yani, guys, if we talk about the leaders, some of you think that maybe I'm referring to the president or I'm doing politics. It's not politics. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not discussing about politics. But the leaders, from even from the top hierarchy to the lowest hierarchy, all of them. From the president to the down hierarchy, all of them. Because if the president would have come out earlier on and give a high report that because of the coronavirus, let's close our airport this time or these days, as we was not affected by the virus, it's not going to come here. Even though I arrived at the airport in Singapore, I was deported. And now our leaders are here quarantining people. They are here accommodating people. And after 2 weeks, they just go there to check their temperature to see if they have the coronavirus or not. I'm African. I was not treated like that. I was not handled like that. During when I traveled on 2013 to Singapore, they deported me without any quarantine. You get the difference. So now look at what we are passing through, what we are undergoing through. Even they are well developed more than us. Italians were affected with the coronavirus and they were coming here. Germans were coming here, including even the Chinese. Coronavirus, COVID-19 is in China. The disease is in China. The virus is in China. Yes, so they were allowing them to come. From the immigration, I wonder, I was just saying, what is going on? So they allow all of them to establish, to start detecting that we have also been affected by the virus. But thank God that none of the Ghanaians has passed away, or none of the Ghanaian is really in serious or critical danger as a result of the coronavirus. God knows his own. What happened during the days 2012 in Morovia and also part of Liberia is the same thing that is happening now in China, in Italy, in America, US. The same thing is what is happening. But when the Ebola was in Africa, they were so wise and smart enough not to allow any of the Africans to even enter over there. That is why we did not hear from anywhere, from any news that Ebola has been affected by the Europeans or the Asians, things fall apart. The coronavirus started from where? China. China share border with Taiwan. According to the records or history, the diseases it started on 2019 December. 2019 December, I was in Asia. By that time, I was in Asia. I was in Bangladesh. 2019. Here is my Bangladesh visa. I'm going to show you. I was in Bangladesh by that time. Guys, I have three passports. So I have just take two passports together. And also one is here. I have take two passports together. I'm a traveler. I have been to so many countries. This is my this visa is my Bangladesh visa. I don't know if you can see it well. The one that has been circled over here. Those who know the stamp, those who know Bangladesh visa and the stamp, those who know it very well, they can identify the stamp. I was in Bangladesh. December 19th, I was in Bangladesh. That time, the coronavirus was in China. January, I was in India. January, I was in India. This is my India visa. This is my India visa. Check it well. I hope you can see it from the screen. This is my India visa. That's my India visa. So guys, can you imagine? I was thinking about this. That this virus, the same thing happened when I was in Liberia. You know, I was thinking about this. The COVID-19, the same thing happened, similar thing. It was Ebola. It happened 2012 when I was in Liberia. And now I'm here in India. There is COVID-19, which it looks the same as Ebola. What am I supposed to do as a reasonable and sensible guy? Fast. I quit my traveling out because I also left from India to Cambodia to Taiwan. I wanted to I wanted to go to Japan. I have all these visas. I wanted to go to Japan, but I came to realize in Taiwan share border with China. What do I do? I'm not supposed to go to China. Why? Because this virus is transmitted virus. Such virus is transmitted virus. That's what I'm trying to say. I have experience. I have experience when I was in Liberia. I was part of the team who fight against Ebola in what we call it, Liberia. That's why when I came back to Ghana, to my country, I was always sending messages on WhatsApp, sending messages on Facebook, sending messages around the world. Please close the airport. Please don't allow them to come. Please, it's okay. Anyone who come here, don't quarantine the person. Deport the person back from where the person is coming from. So, assuming if we are here and a flight just arrived from whatever. No. I mean, we just close the airport. Once the airport is closed, the airport is closed. You deport whoever is coming to his country. Because I have experience of the Ebola. And the Ebola is the same as the coronavirus. So I was very, very scared. I said, oh my God, if care is not taking our leaders, I always say our leaders, the immigration actually, I'm referring to the BNIs and the immigration who was at the airport monitoring the Kotoka International Airport, Ghana. I was just saying, hey, it's no easy. But even if you're an immigration officer and the government haven't give you the order for you to stop work or close the airport down, you cannot. That is the problem. You can't use your own order or you cannot use your own authority saying that I'm going to close the airport. If you are an airport manager, you cannot say that because there is coronavirus in China, boom, I have closed the airport down. So the right person who's supposed to give the information have to come from above, not from the lower or the middle hierarchy. Those top hierarchy in top positions, they were the one who's supposed to send the information to his people. That close the airport, it's okay. Close the airport. Let's close the airport for 1 month. Guys, I was in Ghana I was here in January, right? I was here in January. Let me check it from here. I was in Ghana, January, I was in Ghana. I want to check it. I was in Ghana, January. Yes, January 16, I was in Ghana. January 16, I was in Ghana. Because, yes, January 16, I was in Ghana. So when I arrived at the airport, even I was discussing with one immigration officer that in China there is a virus, and the virus looks the same like Ebola. So this is very dangerous. Please cross-check this information through the internet. Something is happening. Something is going to happen. So I am aware, your boy faithful. I was aware and really I am aware up to now that something different is going to happen to the world if the world is not serious. If the world take the coronavirus for joke or for granted. Because it's transmitted diseases. It's a virus. Virus is a virus. When a virus is affected with someone and the person cough onto you or something that you have an affair or interaction with someone and the person have a exactly you too, you're going to be contaminated with the virus. I was trained. UNICEF trainers, UNHRS also from they sent some people from America that time, some doctors from America through UNHRS. They also came and trained us. I had two training at the same time from different NGOs, non-governmental organizations. It's not easy, guys. When the Ebola happened, I was in Hapa. Liberia, Hapa. I know Hapa. I know Pribo. I know Kabraki, I know Morovia, I know all those places, I know them. I was in Hapa. They told us not to go anywhere. We were not allowed to travel from Hapa to other Pribo or from Hapa to Morovia. We were not allowed. So the trainers, they came with helicopter. Listen, they did not even come here. They did not enter Harper with, let's say, Airbus. No, they did not enter Pribo with Airbus. They enter Pribo with helicopter, with all the training facilities, and they gave us a training. The training was wow. The training teacher was here. We were here. One person sitting here, one person sitting down, one person. So I have typical experience about the virus. The experience I have, and what I will tell you this afternoon, all my friends, those watching me, my friends, please and please and please, again, over and over again, don't joke with this virus, because that time when Ebola was in Liberia, I saw death like ever before. I saw death with my eye, death with my eye like ever before. It's not easy. The virus is not for joke. Such transmitted virus, when it happened to your country, you it's something difficult to overcome it. It's something that it doesn't take like 1 week, 2 weeks, then boom, it just disappears from the country. No, it have to take a time. It have to take a time. So those guys here in Accra who are homeless, jobless, doesn't have anything to do. It's not only in Accra. I'm referring to the whole African nation. I'm African. I'm talking to my people. Please, I'm talking in favor of my people. Whoever was set my advice. If you are in the capital city, if you are in the capital city and you think you are not doing anything in the capital city, it's better you leave from the capital city and go to the village. Stay there, stay at the village. Build your immune system with vitamin C. At the village, you can easily access vitamin C. In the village, UNHRS and the UNICEF, they train us that the people need some fruit like pawpaw, oranges, banana, pineapple, ginger. These are some of the food items. Even tomatoes, they were mentioning it. These are some of the vitamin C's that they were educating us. This is what the people need to build the immune system. Guys, please, it's a guy Faithful speaking to you. I need your service. Some of you are doing very well for me. This is why always I send video out. How many of guys is on my channel? The number of subscribers on my channel is not even up to. I have few subscribers, but I vary you people a lot. That's why I always come online, give you updates. That I always come online and speak out, voice out, advise you guys out, take the good measures for the benefit of you. Because if you are alive, tomorrow we can still do business. What about after the virus and you are dead and gone? Who am I going to do business with? I have the experience of how to overcome the virus. Guys, there's a time. If you think you are in the capital city, if you think and you are in the capital city, please listen to it once again. If you are in the capital city, you know it very well. It's not something that you think. If you know that you are in the capital city, you know. If you know you are in the capital city, you are not doing anything. Move as quick as possible from the capital city. Go to the village. Stay at the village. If you don't have any fruits in your environment, try to plant your own fruit for yourself. Try to buy cheap fruit from the various villages. Take vitamin C to build your immune system. Nothing is going to affect you. Once your immune system is strong, the coronavirus will never affect you. It's not that the doctor's prescription or the government advice, you are not going to take it serious. Body intact, avoid it. Keep your hand clean. You wash your hands. You clean your hand with soap and water. Clean your hand and wipe your hand. Once you don't have clear soap and water to sanitize your hand, you have to look for hand sanitizer. What you do, you just sanitize your hand always. The body intact as a result that various countries are giving the lockdown is very important, because the coronavirus and the Ebola that I saw over there, if someone have it and you go in contact with a person, you're going to be affected. Don't joke with it. It's something real. It's happening. It's not a fake news. So please, I love you all guys. I like you all guys. My friends, few people on my channel. I don't want to lose you. Please accept my humble advice. If you know you are not doing anything in the city, in the capital city, leave. Leave. Even Africa is not safe. Our leaders is not even building shelters for us. You know, in some countries, their government has been building so many tall towers, story buildings for the citizens. When you go to some countries, they have been building a lot of buildings, story buildings, tall towers for the citizens, and they are renting it in affordable way. Some of them are even paying it in a term. After 10 years, some of the youngest are owning their own story buildings, yani flats, like 3-bedroom apartments. That is what is happening out there. But here in Africa, it's not like that. Our leaders is not doing that to help us. So if you are here in the capital and you are saying that I'm in a capital city, so I'm still here, I think this virus is going to go after 3 days. So I am here, I'm okay, I'm here. Don't think like that. Hey guys, this disease is like war. So we are at war.